Hi, welcome back. It's Janet Clark again with Inbound Sales Growth, and I'm really excited about what we're going to talk about today. So, this will be the first important component of the 8 days to inbound sales growth. And we are going to be talking about getting you positioned online and what is the absolute first thing that you're going to need to do. Now, obviously, this program is going to be building from one day to the next, so it's extremely important that you don't skip any steps. Don't get ahead of yourself. Just take a deep breath and allow yourself to really relax into this and to really give some credibility to your own process that you're going to go through here. So it's important today that before we start that you have a pencil or a pen and a blank piece of paper in front of you, because I'm going to be asking you to write some things down. And it's also really important that you let go of whatever else you're doing. So turn off your email, turn off your phone, and just focus in for the next 10 minutes while we talk about this extremely important foundational step that is so critical to establishing yourself as a serious player in this online marketing strategy that we're going to be working on. So, what I'd like you to do is to write down at the top of your paper in big letters the word decide, DECIDE, as in make a decision. And, a lot of marketers will tell you that you have to work on positioning. And that's really what this step is about, but we're going to carry it into a little further in-depth analysis of what it is that you're really going to market with, what your product service is, and who you're targeting. So I'm going to ask you to, within the next 24 hours, decide. Okay, it's the time for all this thinking about it, studying about it, researching about it is over. If you're serious about this program and jumping in here at this moment in time, then it is important that you make a decision about what it is that you're presenting. So we're going to start with the first question that I want you to write down, and that is, what is my offer? What is it that I am going to bring to the marketplace that people are going to want to hear about, to know about, and to use, purchase, whatever? What is my offer? And I'm going to come back to these in a minute, but first I'm going to ask you to write the questions down. The second one is, what makes it different? And why would somebody buy it? That's all part of one question. So if you want, you can just write why. Why am I offering it? And we'll talk about that again in a minute. And then the third question is who? Who am I selling this to? Who wants it? And who am I going to target? So again, this is extremely important for you to know before you start positioning yourself out there. Question number 4 is going to be how much, not just how much. And for the last one, I just want you to write down MWR. And if you want to know what that means, it's most wanted response. Okay, so let me talk about inbound sales growth a little bit and the process that I went through in looking at each one of these components so that you can think about the answers that you're going to write down. So when I looked at my offer, my first thought was, okay, I've decided that I'm going to sell a marketing solution to small businesses. So then I realized, okay, what does that really mean? And how am I going to differentiate what I sell from what's out there? And there's, believe me, you probably already know, there's a million different programs, training, videos, webinars, whatever, marketing agencies that are going to have a solution for online marketing. So my differentiator is that what I'm going to sell is going to be a done for you program. So my main purpose for putting together a solution for online marketing is to uh, present a program that will do it for you. And the second thing is that it will include business coaching, because there are so many people who get into these programs and spend money and get somewhere down the line and decide that they're in over their head, or it gets hard and they give up. So without the coaching, the program only is so, valuable as much as the person that's doing it or involved with it sees their business evolving, themselves evolving. So even though the program will be done for them, there are going to be some business decisions that need to be made along the way. And so I will be there as a coach for that person. So who is my niche? So obviously, the clients that I want to work with are the clients who totally believe in their business, who are totally committed to making a real business. And when I say a real business, I'm going to jump right down to the next thing, which is, how much. And your answer, and you can write this one down. You don't have to think about this one. I want you to write down $100,000. And that's the minimum of a six-figure goal that you're setting for yourself. Now, that could mean that it's six figures at minimum for you to earn with this program in place. Or if you are already there or already know that you have a much greater potential than $100,000 for your program or your business or your service, then I want you to write down per month. Because if you can generate six figures with your business right now, then there is no reason why you cannot make six figures per month with your business. And that might be six figures in sales, I don't know. But the bottom line is that is the minimum number that I want to deal with. If people are not thinking about a six figures either as their end result of what they want to earn or what they want their business to generate in a month, that would translate into obviously an earning of six figures, then they're not a potential client for me. Okay, so moving on to the next thing is my most wanted response. So I obviously made the decision that what I would want my clients to do when they were with me on my website is to actually purchase my training. It's not really training, but the marketing program, which would include the coaching and the done for you services. So, different people would have different things. If you're selling a product, then you want them to buy the product. If you are selling a seminar, you want them to register for the seminar. If you are selling an appointment, and you're in some sort of medical or healthcare or massage or whatever, you want them to book an appointment. In some cases, you may want them to contact you to get a quote. It may be more complicated than something that you can actually just sell online, and you have to do some consultative work with them. So they may just be putting in a request to have an appointment or a consultation with you. Maybe it's just as simple as get on my list, because right now I want to work with you and give you information, and eventually I'm going to find other ways to, make money. But whatever it is, you need to know as we go forward what it is that you're going to want these people to do, and what you're gearing your online presence to, what end result you want from that. Now, it's really important that you look at your business and you decide these things for yourself. So if it is, what do you offer? Say, for example, you sell toys, and you have decided that the toys that you sell are going to be toys that you have done a lot of research and you know they're safe for children. You have toys that are um, spark some sort of creativity in children. So you've defined what it is that you're selling. Now you want to say, who am I selling these to? And so obviously you need to look at your niche, and maybe you say, well, you know what, I'm going to target these Generation Y urbanites who are very trendy, and they're probably helicopter parents of some sort, and they're very, very focused on making sure that their children have toys that are educational and safe. So now you have a niche and you know who you're going after. And it's not the people that are going to go to Walmart and buy toys for their kids. Okay, so it's really important that you understand what you're targeting. And so for each business person that's listening in here, it's going to be different, but it is important that you know who you're targeting. And again, as far as the money is concerned, when you write this $100,000 figure down as your minimum, it is extremely important that you believe that you can earn that. And it is not important right now that you know how that's going to happen, because further into the series, you're going to be blown away by the different ways that I'm going to show you that you can have multiple streams of money coming into you. So we'll be doing a whole segment on monetizing, but right now, all it's important is that you believe. And I don't care if you have to just take this whole process that we're talking about right now and just put your, get out of it, get your head out of it, and use your imagination and just make the whole thing up. Because it would be much better to create an idea that you had not even thought of before than it would be to allow your self-talk to tell you that it can't happen. So you have your work cut out for you. If you intend to stay with me and get through this 8-step process, then it's going to be really important that you do your homework. And your homework for tonight is going to be that within the next 24 hours, I don't know what time it is where you are and listening to this right now, but 24 hours from now, when you're listening to the second component that's required, you should have completed this step. And the reason why I'm putting this pressure on you to just do it, and do not accept the fact that, oh, I have to think about it. If you have to think about it, then make something up that is just pie in the sky, and just pretend that you were me and I was standing over your shoulder saying, you have to come up with something. Decide. That is your homework for tonight. And I will see you tomorrow. And we will be talking about the absolute key thing that you're going to need to do to get ready for your online launch. All right, till then, have a wonderful rest of 24 hours. All right, bye-bye.